Yo, what's going on, guys? All right, so in this segment, this story happened to me down in Texas. I flew out to see my uncle, right? And he's a chill cat. So let me just give you a little background about this dude. He's about 50, but he doesn't look about 50. And a lot of females are like super attracted to him. He's slender, good shape. Hair is just crazy, just really nice hair. He's half black and I think part of like Native American. So I mean, he looks like a god pretty much. So I go down to Texas to see him. We're hanging out, and me, it doesn't take a whole lot to entertain me. I'm chill. Just throw me anywhere. I'm good. I don't complain. But my uncle, he knows that I like to go out, and I don't like to make. I don't want to. I don't want to be a bother, so I don't even try to throw that at him. So what he says to me is he's like, "Hey yo, I know this club we can go to, and we can go hang out." And this is where it gets kind of weird. So, I don't know if he was trying to like scare me straight or if he thought I was trying to be like a tough dude or something. But he takes me to this club, right? He's like, yeah, we're gonna go. He's like, he's like, we're gonna go downtown. It's real chill, real cool. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm thinking it's gonna be some real slick shit. Some females gonna be down there. We're gonna kick it. We go down to the most hood. I mean, it was down in the projects. I mean, hood rats are coming out of sewers. Looked like a bear was walking, but it wasn't a bear. It was a dude in a long white tee. I was like, what is happening down here? I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, you got crackheads down here, but this is all on the inside. I'm not panicking, but I'm observing my surroundings. I'm just like, all right, some shit might pop off down here. I need to be prepared for whatever may or may not happen because I've been in situations like this before. I need to handle myself accordingly. So we get into the club and we're getting some drinks and I'm observing the scene. I'm just watching the scene. I'm like, all right, don't go over there. Too many fellas over there. All right, don't go over there either. Too many dudes around the bathroom area. So I should only consume enough liquor that I can hold. Uh, so I see some ladies sitting at a table, and these are some older chicks. And I go over to them. I got balls, so I feel like if I approach a female, the worst thing she could say is no, right? So I go over there and I introduce myself. We get to chatting a little bit. I'm like, "Do y'all want to dance?" And long story short, they say no. So I'm like, I go back to my uncle. I'm like, "Man, these bitches stuck up. Let's get out of here." So he's like, "Let's just hang out for a little bit." And I'm like, "Oh my god, ready to go." So somehow we end up moving from this table to another spot in the bar. Mind you, the bar's packed. It's, ass cheeks to backs. I'm just like, fuck, too many people in here. And by this point, I've already had consumed enough alcohol to impair my judgment. I'm already messed up. But I'm playing it cool. I'm not acting a fool. I'm playing it cool. And my uncle's walking through the bar area, and I swear to God, some like 6 foot tall nigga with dreads pushes him. Now I'm about 5'11", about 6 foot, and I ain't having that. I don't care. Like, this is my uncle. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna touch my uncle. So I stepped to the dude. I'm like, "Hey, dog." I'm like, "You good?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm straight." And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Are you good though?" I'm like, I'm about to square up with this cat. We're chest to chest, and it's about to go down. Little did I know that there were three other niggas with this dude. If shit went to popping off, I would have got smashed. And long story short, I would have got stomped into the ground. It would have been real bad, but it didn't go there. Luckily it didn't go there. So my uncle comes over. And he's like, "Yo, yo, what's the problem?" He's like, "I see everybody's, a little tense. He's trying to be the negotiator around here." And I'm like, "No, I'm like, this nigga put his hands on you, uncle." I'm like, I'm let this nigga know right now. I'm from Kansas City. I don't know how they do things in Texas. He's like, "You'll get shot in Texas. This is what happened." Okay, this is what we're going to do, gentlemen. We're going to leave, and that's it. And I was like, "Oh, we ain't got to leave." I'm like, "We can handle this right here." And my uncle, he had to drag me out because by this point, I was already ready. I was like, whatever consequences happen, I will accept them fully and then move forward from there. So he drags me out, and then he tells me, he's like, look, these niggas out here don't play. He's like, this is Texas. He's like, you will get shot in a heartbeat. He's like, everybody out here has a gun. He's like, do you have a gun that I don't know about? And I was like, I do not have a gun that you don't know about. I was not aware that everybody in Texas had a gun. That would have been very useful information to tell me before we got to the club how to conduct myself. I'm thinking this is more like Kansas City kind of scene where, there's like young cats between ages of 21 to 24 that may or may not have a firearm on them. Also, too, I did notice that we did not get patted down before we came to this club. So, with all that being said, maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. I regret that. So, we get to the car. We're loading up, and them same niggas come out of the club yelling, like, what's up, nigga? Now it's really good, nigga. What's really good? Like, oh, shit. He's like, you see what's the shit you done got us into? He's like, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. And I'm like, and I don't know if it was the liquor or it's from the weights and all the protein, but I'm like, these niggas don't look so big. I'm thinking, if you take the left one, I can get the right one. We'll have a really nice story. And Uncle was not having that. So we got in the car, and he puts foot to pedal. All we hear is bang, 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 and him just, the whole ride, it was like the Fast and the Furious scene where the dude was staring at the chick while he was driving. That's all my uncle was doing the whole time. He didn't say anything. He just looked me dead in my soul. And I would glance at him occasionally, and I just looked straight. I was like, hey, shit happens. We're alive. We got a story now. I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? So that was my experience in Texas.